Hey folks, I'm Savine Glory, and welcome to part 30 of my campaign in Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So we are looking to complete the, forgotten what it's called, Burning City quest. And we need to go and talk to the Storyteller. We just rescued him from the fire in the Blackwing Library, and he is now somewhere around here. There he is. Let's go and talk to him. See what he has to say. Is that you, my saviour? I recognised your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as token of my appreciation. So we see, received a ring. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Dhampirs that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Dhampirs did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. So, who are you exactly that to let you examine the wardstone? I am the Storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone, stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I've had a few friends in Narosean who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the wardstones was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Dhampirs. Do you wield some magic power? Some special instinct? Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I will gather them all. And what is this blight in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Menagio invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Yomide herself? The locals think this is possible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Balor Kormazade. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Dhampirs. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the Worldwound. Why did you travel to the wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. I see. Well, thanks for your information. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canabres, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. I've already been to the square where Terendelev died. I found this. Even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it will help us better understand what we are dealing with. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. Eesh, what happened there? Okay. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings. A symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn, and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory. I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. You're saying this knife belongs to a demon? Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. What was that? That was not the past, that was something that is yet to happen, or rather might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the wardstone, or to destroy it. Never before has anything like this happened to me, but how? I am not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes, great changes. I shared the vision you had, and this knife tried to tempt me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. So can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination. This knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. So then, what you saw, is that destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago when the god Aradin guarded Calarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. So tell me, who were you in the vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Well, your powers, they're pretty amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Well, why don't you have a look at the rest of my gear, see if anything else might help. Let me touch them and I'll tell you what I can see. Proud Tyrendelev, protector of Canabras, you devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I will be able to find out something about you that is unknown to your many admirers. And Buckle, an old thing, created long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost in the darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secret it is hiding. Would you like to know it? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence, and I will revive this object, and with it, its story. Okay. Here, try and restore this for me. No, we can't. Okay. We already know about Tyrendelev, I think. Let's present the stone knife. Tell me about its previous owner. Yeah, okay. So that's what we've already seen. Tyrendelev scale, I guess we've seen that as well. No, actually, this is a different story. Let's go back again. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black, and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help, and I lose consciousness. Such hatred from Tyrendelev. Wasn't she on our side? Tyrendelev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Tyrendelev you met in Canabras had gone through many trials and regained her formal purity. Then what happened? Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tyrendelev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you found something else that used to belong to her, we would know a bit more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself, for dragons are truly powerful, not only in body but in spirit too. Okay, thanks for your time. Return with new stories, I will be waiting. Before I go, I have a few questions about our encounter in the Blackwing Library. Of course, I make no secret of why I came to the library. I was looking for something. What were you looking for there? I was looking for a very old thing. Rumour has it, some ancient scroll or a book page about the times of Earthfall is held in Canabris. According to the legend, it describes the last days of the proud kingdom of Caonin, later abandoned by the elves fleeing Golarion. I have a vague hope that the events described in it will shed some light on my past. And did you find what you were looking for? Alas, no, but I found proof that the book I'm looking for is in Canabris, or at least a part of it is. I see. Thank you again for your help. You're welcome. I should go now. I wish you interesting adventures. Okay, so how's that set us up now? The Burning City. Swords sharpened, armour on, spells prepared, allies assembled. It's time to discuss the plan of attack with Irabeth and surge forward. Do I really want to go and attack the Grey Garrison right now? I think we still need to gather more allies. We've got Thieflings, but the Dragon's Fate. Look for more items that belong to Terendelev. These are the same ones that we've seen before. Restoring a broken gold buckle. 5 vials of magic essence. I thought we'd actually given them that. I guess we don't have the magic essence. What does magic essence look like? That's elemental essence. So probably something of that nature. Whatever they are, we don't seem to have any right now. But we picked up the Storyteller's ring. +1 to saving throws. Oh yeah. I thought you were still at speed 30, but I'd forgotten about this. Okay, so +1 luck bonus and all saving throws against fire-based effects. And we've got a level up for Sela. It's done automatically, so level 5 Paladin. Persuasion is good now. You picked Longsword. Okay, fine. Divine Weapon Bond, level 5. Okay. Right, I think that's the only one who'd a level up here. Yep. And I guess we head out again then. Yeah, let's head out. I don't want to head for the Grey Garrison yet. Just want to have a look at the map of Canabris and see if there are any other locations I could potentially go and visit. I'll leave all that behind. Now I'm going to stick with same old party. And yeah, the Pataxian wine cellar is somewhere else we have to visit. It's a great garrison. We've been to the party house. The Tower of Estrod, that's something else that we need to do for Irabeth. Go and scout it out. Let's go and do that. Yes, let's head for the Tower of Estrod. Okay, the random encounters that we've had recently have all been pretty low key. Right, and they might get the drop on us. Let's have you shoot this guy first, Lan. You took out 2 of them straight away. Not bad. Then he misses. But Roach, could you get a charge in? No. You can attack though. And miss. Camellia, I don't think you'll get to charge either. Tell you what, just have you head up here. Stay there. Ember, try and cast Slumber. Down he goes. And I can't charge, so just get up next to him. And Sela, you just head up to there. You should be dead long before it goes back to your turn. Lan, 2 shots. Not quite enough. Menial with another miss. And there we go. Take the gold. I didn't mean to pick up that bow. It's nothing special. Oh, it's a composite longbow worth 100, so it's a bit special. We'll take it. And check these corpses as well. Good job I did. Scroll of Mage Armour and the Scroll of Doom. And let's get back on our way. I really think I should bring Darren out at some point. I might do eventually. Dead duelists. A knight and a cultist died together here, piercing each other fatally with swords. Their remains are mangled and their weapons and armour are destroyed, but something in their bag survived the conflict. More reagents. Let's go and have a look. Okay, collect everything. We've reached the tower. I had Camellia drink a few healing potions while we were in the Defender's Heart, so she's almost back up to full hit points. Okay, didn't get far. Canabris burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Indeed. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. Good. Who are these people? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. That is good to know. I'm only here on a scouting mission though. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. Okay, what do we get there? Angelic aspect. Resistance to acid and cold. Damage reduction of 5 versus evil. Okay, that doesn't fill me with much confidence. The Vision of the Herald, can we speak to them again? No, right. I guess, oh well, hang on. It's locked from the inside. Can we get up here? It looks like we can. Okay. Hey, stop! Who are you? Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusaders' heads to my collection and all. Disgusting filth. Get out of here before I kill you all. Okay, success. Killed the rebel have remained behind. I can kill you right now, or I give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. You won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? I am Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city. A new master of this tower, and you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul to flaming shreds. Time for an experiment. Mr. Cultist, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I'll curse your souls, skin you alive, and piss on you while you lie there dying. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. This specimen of demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. You filthy scum! I'll break your legs so they bend the other way, but you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Oh, now that's better, that's much better. 2 totally new threats for the encyclopedia. I thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultist. What are you doing in this museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Canabris, we plunged a blade into the Crusaders' back, and a glorious fight it was. Now Lord Xanther has ordered us to strip Canabris of everything that might be of interest to him and remove it from the city. He is a great master of the occult and magical arts, and this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics that could prove very interesting to study. You don't look so good. What's wrong with your tattoo? Lady Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Minago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally Discari, to wrest control away from that idiot Kalis, but I failed. But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank-and-file Crusaders. When I bring Minago your heads, all will be forgiven, and she'll remove this brand. Well, let's see about that. I think you should have run when you first saw me. Sweet. Here we go. Okay. I don't know why it steps out of turn-based mode every so often, but never mind. Sela, yeah, you get to here. And do I want to cast anything? Why not Bless Weapon? Right, Lan, could you come a wee bit further forward? But you can't reach anyone. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Key Power True Strike. See how that does us next time around. And Nenio, you come forward to there. And can you? Oh, we've already used that today. Not so good. That's too far. Let's cast the Acid Arrow. Okay, 2 whole points of damage. And it's not made the slightest dent in his health. Okay. Roach, can you charge? Damn. Can you charge here? No. Okay, just go for this guy then. You can't. Okay, attack him. And no guessing what Ember's going to try. Slumber on Faxon. Bring you slightly further forward. Now would have been the perfect time for the pit spell. But we don't have it. Let's go with... we've already used up our battle spirit as well. Guidance on Geralt. Head over here. Geralt, could you get a charge in? No, you can't. Okay, go for this dude here. Do I want to actually mount up? No, let's mount up. Guidance. Do we still have guidance next turn? Never mind. Let's have... you adopt fighting defensively, given the situation. And Lan, shoot at Faxon.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Couple of good hits there. Now, how about Stone Call then? On... it's going to hit everybody anyway, so go for the dretch there. Right. And you could maybe come over here. Bad. Now you. Let's go for the ear-piercing scream on this dretch. Okay. Come around there. No, I wanted you up here. Don't know why you went back that way. But maybe you're actually attracting this Abracandaloo along there. Camellia. We can attack the dredge here. Nice. And Geralt can attack Faxon.
Do not hold back.
On his ass. In fact, is he dead? He is. Excellent. Okay. Sela. Dredge still in there somewhere? No. Could have taken you off fight defensively too. Do that next time. Whoa. That was not a bad hit. Let's go for Real Frost. And Ember, you come forward and let's see, can you cast that? You can. Oh, manages to resist as well. Bit of a surprise, never mind. Camellia, no, I want you to attack, charge if you can, which you can't, so just come and stab him, which you can't. Okay, I'll just zap him then. 3 points, goodness. You can charge, so do so.
Strike as one.
Oh, that was nothing like as difficult as I was anticipating. Especially given the build-up we had from the folks outside. Oh, hang on. Camellia. No, Sela.
Spirits guide me.
It looked like you were stood in acid or something there.
Together we stand.
Scroll of Cause Fear. A nice heavy mace. Scroll of Protection from Good. Masterwork Glaive. We can leave that behind. We've got... This is just information on the dredge. Come on. Okay, immune to poison, energy, electricity. Sphere, stinking cloud. Okay, fought enough dredges that I thought we already knew most about them. Fought these guys as well a fair bit before too. Okay. So, I'm going to put a break in here, and next time out we will explore the rest of this tower and then head back to the Defender's Heart. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers!